Okay, we're back. Um, I don't know what happened. We just crashed, and it took out both my monitors, and yeah, so that happened. See, the problem is like it's not that the game will crash. The game crashing is no problem. The problem that happens is that for some reason it crashes the Streamlabs as well. Like I'll press one button on there to try and refresh it to go through, and it will just take away the everything to where I can't do anything anymore. Luckily, it kept our spot. A little bit lower.
Clear a path. We shall make short work of these traitors. Quicker than they deserve.
Yeah, sure. 1 second as I look around, make sure we get everything.
Traitor force. Changing magazine. Heretics waiting in ambush. Help maneuver them.
Yeah, yeah. I will. Once I make sure I got everything. Freaking thing threw off my groove, and now it's all like, nah.
Jump pack engaged. Back to the warp with you.
Thank you, iframes.
Reload.
Now, see, why can't the regular Imperial Guards have little sniper rifles like that? But, like, the Zinch ones can just have those, no problem. Some crazy sights.
Repositioning.
That's Terminator. Real quick, did I check up there? I did not. But it also looks like there's nothing here.
Punch a hole in that terminator.
Yes, we will. In one moment.
Redeploy.
That's not where I wanted to go at all.
Talassa will be watching for our targeting signal. That pillar of corruption perverts the land. Talassa, we are on the ground and moving. Report status.
We're approaching the battle barge now.
You're ahead of us. Make contact once the Atreus is ready to launch.
It shall be done. Are we going to let them beat us, the objective, brother?
Not today.
Don't see anything to jump up to. Guardian relic, I'll take that. Don't need those. I don't think that's Saint Celestine. Because if I'm right, Saint Celestine only had a sword. She didn't have a mace. Oh wait, that's a torch, not a mace. It could be her. It's a grave world. I don't remember any stories with her involving Denarium, though. And nothing I care about. Can't destroy this, okay. I will find my data slates one way or the other. Doesn't look like there's any though.
Sorcerer, I shall add to the current richness.
The heresy has infected my very eyes. No victory for you here, demons.
Yeah, should focus on him.
Belch your heresy no more, sorcerer. Their champion lies defeated.
Can you imagine that? That'd be such a terrifying feeling. You're stunned, trying to get better, but all you see is this hammer flying at a jetpack speed on some 8-ton of a person. Probably not 8 tons. Probably more.
Resupply.
There. Build this. No data slate yet.
Engaged.
Nope, 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 nope. There we go.
Munitions secured.
Nah, just ammo. Okay, so we checked that one, we checked that one, we checked over there. This one's next. Imperial governors by the look of it.
Restocking.
No data slate.
Jump pack engaged.
And nothing in there either. Good. You're good.
Moving.
Yeah, I guess we go right here. Nope, nope, nope. That's not gonna work. Hold on. I might be stupid right here. Oh, shit. Yep. Stupid.
Engaging thrusters.
There we go.
Motor destroyed. Up there! The impact will destroy this whole area. Wait! It is slowing down. Heretic sorcery.
No doubt, but it will get us to our objective.
Nah, dude. That's an invitation.
Time is limited. We must take the risk. Move on to the cathedral.
Proceed with caution.
Well, at least he knew it was a trap.
We're almost there. What is your status?
The sleeping giant will soon awaken, brother.
Hold for our signal.
Brothers, are you hearing this?
Vox ghosting. Ignore it.
Crack grenades, plasma incinerator. You can do that? Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Okay, so I think it uses the other charge. No, it didn't work that time. Okay, so that was something else. I have to figure out how I suddenly hovered for a second. We're all good. I don't see anything down there that would say, yeah, come on down and collect the data slate without dying.
Repositioning. Thalassa, transmitting targeting signal now.
Your signal barely registers, but I read it.
Your data is clouded, Lieutenant. Maintain close proximity to target.
Alrighty.
Dig in. We are pushed back. The Atreus will miss its target.
We will not yield a single step.
They will not deprive us of seeing that monstrosity fall. We will find no respite until that tower moves.
Come, you war-tainted bastards!
What the hell? No camera issues. I don't think I ever have actually explored down here either.
Sword of Atreus primed and locked in.
Target now!
Reaching signal data through telemetry systems.
Oh, they got Terminators.
Numerous errors detected due to signal interference. Calculating trajectory.
It really is like playing golf ball with these things. Just able to hit them and knock them out like nothing. Real quick, while we have a moment, is there a data slate from anyone? And the answer, unfortunately, appears to be a big fat no.
Moving! Penetrate his armor!
Get that Terminator. Kyron, for someone who hates chaos, you certainly let them live for a little while.
I've lost their box signal. Interference. Could be. Come on, brother.
Ah, damn it, Kyron. There we go.
I hear engines.
There.
The sword of Atreus lives up to its namesake.
That will buy us time, but we must move swiftly.
The machine spirit being like, even in death, I slay for the Emperor.
Titus, we are detecting a massive energy surge from within the Aurora facility.
Lose. He must be trying to use the device. Or someone else is.
Whatever it is unsanctioned by the Adeptus Mechanicus. Put a stop to it.
Yes, Captain.
Yeah, sure, totally. Unshanked and...
Imura!
slates, data slates. Where are my data slates? Shock grenades. Ah! Aha! I knew I missed some.
Katerina Malvolos, analog backup log 8.6.C21P. Deciphering process for data metaset of unknown origin equals 0.1 millionth percent complete. There is simply not enough time to pass this many geobytes. The teams are under assault, and we have only begun our exploration. May the Omnissiah guide me to something of essential value. Magos Ekaterina Malvolos analog backup log 8.6.C73J. It is better to do something rather than be awestruck by the enormity of this find. How I wish I was permitted to see the site where this dataset was discovered. The environmental context would have proved useful. Noticed an anomaly within the unknown data metaset. Nearly all code is unfamiliar, except a simple subroutine of a very old lingua technica that was deprecated ages ago. Focusing my efforts here, it is at least familiar. Magos Ekaterina Malvolos analog backup log 8.6.C42V. Node of the deprecated lingua technica came alive when initiated. Whatever machine spirits lurk within, I pray they are of the Omnissiah's devising. Still, I feel the pull to execute the ancient code. By the machine god. The code transmits but a single word. Perhaps it is a prompt, a command. What is the intention behind this singular blinking text? It taunts me in my sleep. What does it mean?
Okay.
The word is awakening.
Awakening. No, that is absolute proof then. That would be absolute proof that the Necrons are coming. It has to be. Because, okay, so essentially that was the story of an Adeptus Mechanicus individual who was rising through the ranks, and she was sent here to do an analog dig. This is what I garnered from it. She's going through these things. She comes across some of the ancient tech buried on the Death World, which the Necrons all inhabit, just deep into the planet. And so as they were exploring it, she just sees the single prompt. She spends time together. In the later part, she was saying Magos, whatever her name was. So this is years. This is like decades or maybe even centuries of work that she's pouring into right now. And she just said that the prompt was awaken, which is the prompt command of every Necron Death World to basically, okay, wake up the entire empire within the planet you are in, and then go wake up the others. Hey, at least we found one of the other ones. We still have several more, and of course the others that we missed in the earlier areas.
Tainting this sacred ground with heretic blood gives me no pleasure. Rest easy, brother. These souls have long since reached the golden grove.
It's okay as well, because they don't really have blood. They have dust magic.
Your treachery ends now.
Oh, I don't have my jetpack anymore. Ooh, teleporting, huh? Teleport from this.
Their champion lies defeated.
Any other data slates around here? Don't care. speaking of, that's a good point. All the ammo's loaded up. Alright, keep going. Well, unfortunately, as well, with that little break we had in between. Oh.
Is it possible the device might work? That it could weaken them?
Perhaps they seek only the power source.
And why would they kill Nozick?
I do not know, nor do I wish to speculate. We are here to end this folly, and so we shall.
Alright. But oh shit, I forgot where I was going with this. But anyway, no, wait, now I remember. Yeah, with the unfortunate break in between due to the crash, I don't remember what time frame we were on right now. So let's just keep on going. You missed. Much easier.
Munitions secured. Proceed. Show yourself, betrayer!
What is it, brother?
And I will destroy it.
To whom do you speak?
You do not hear him.
No.
Petty tricks.
Heavy bolter. I like my auto one. Cadians! Hold on, little ones, we're coming!
Great Emperor has foreseen your doom. We have witnessed it.
Oh no! You killed the little Cadians! Unacceptable!
This ceramide cannot shield them from my
I'm sorry, little Cadians. I tried to rush over, but by the time I realized it, you were basically all dead. Don't need.
This does not bode well.
Proceed to the camp.
Ooh. That's, that's flesh. That is flayed flesh right there. You know, I honestly think Chaos's recruitment numbers would go up if, they didn't do stuff like this. Can't even shoot it down. That's my immersion is ruined.
Restocking.
Completely ransacked. Throne, take them all.
More Adeptus Mechanicus.
No victory.
Oh, I guess that was no
This
one.
is not the site of a Mechanicus macro weapon.
An excavation site.
Indeed. Our path leads down.
Okay. The problem is these maps can be so big sometimes for me. It's all like, wait, can I go over here? Should I go over here? Is this what I'm looking for?
Chiron to Resilient. Entering Mechanicus dig site. Requesting relevant cartography.
Restricted by order of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
This is Lieutenant Titus. Request authorized.
Denied. Aurora seal required.
Identify yourself.
This is infuriating.
Good old military bureaucracy in the middle of a war. Lift with the legs, not the back. Let's go.
More heretics.
We are on the right path.
most of the time, if you time the teleportations just right and drop a grenade right as they're getting over there, you can blow them all up with minimal effort.
I have slain a terminal. Your worthless life is ended. Resupplying.
Anything else? Nope. I think during like the little major battle points, they don't really give you anything to search for. But it's when you're going around that you need to find all the data slates.
Foul trickery is at a
And I also noticed the sorcerers, again, are the only ones who don't pop up into a big old cloud of dust when they die.
munitions secure.
That cannot be the last of them.
Just their rear guard, no doubt. Stay vigilant.
A fragment of the Dark God's power.
So said the traitor Nemerov.
Do you believe it?
He certainly did.
You said it was destroyed.
Apparently not well enough.
That damnable Archmagos.
If it truly is tainted with corruption, then we must destroy it permanently.
Agreed.
Medical stems, we're good there.
That airlock leads into the mines.
Gather inside.
Show you.
Zone. Decontamination required. Initiate biological purgation within the chamber. Microbial index 1.2%. Initiating sterilization.
Barely a sign of life on this world.
It is a burial world, brother. Reserved for the dead.
I mean, we know for a fact that even when dead, you're not exactly done with. Alright, game. Don't crash. Don't crash and don't take my stream with it, like you did last time. Oh, excuse me.
Microbial index reduced to 0.01%. It is safe to proceed.
Safe. Interesting choice of words.
Pity this chamber cannot remove corruption.
That duty is ours.
Another melting rifle. I've actually seen one of these things in real life. The scope of them is incredible. Obviously not made same materials and not this design, but the equivalent of an underground auger. Those things are fucking literal mechanical worms.
A cover for their research, perhaps.
The subject of it, more likely.
The figures in these carvings are unusual.
Ancient marks of the ruinous powers.
Etched by fools. Long before the Great Crusade illuminated this world.
These were not made by devotees of the warp.
How do you know?
You may soon see for yourself.
Okay. You would think something here, but I guess not. And let's see. All right. So we got all these. We got this group down over here. They're all offering worship to this guy, and that for sure is Necron tech right there. Chakron headdress. It's a battleship that goes over here, going out into, I think these are stars systems or something. Maybe constellations? The sun shines down. And they... Okay, so they worship this god figure, and then they take to the stars, is what I'm depicting from this. Over here. It's on the side. Hold on, I gotta tilt my head as I look at this. Okay, so more worship. More battleships designs. The king sending them out. That's one of their death worlds, or world engine things right there. Big Death Star equivalents, essentially. You know, Death Stars on crack would be more appropriate, actually. Anything else? We got those in the background as well. I think that's just miscellaneous, though. Yeah, I still have my Thunder Hammer. I don't have any grenades. Give me those. Alright. Move on. Shock grenades. Don't care.
The arch enemy have penetrated deep into these caverns. Perhaps all the way to the Aurora device.
Heavy bolt pistols, ammo. That was not on me at all. Fuck off.
What interest could the Mars adepts have in old stone?
We know not what secrets this old stone holds.
I only ask that it holds our weight.
There's actually several hilarious stories about hearing how the...
Munitions secured.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The Space Marines. I pulled such a brain fart right. Anyway, there's several stories throughout the books of saying how the Space Marines have actually underestimated the weight that the environment can carry them. And several of them have fallen through and broken some pretty valuable things because of it. God, to be this strong.
Crack grenade deployed. Your treachery ends now.
I'm sorry, one quick thing I want to take a look at. Aftershock applications. Damage increases every 1.45 seconds while it is hold.
Penetrating armor.
Okay. Still gotta learn to properly use it.
This ceramide cannot shield them from thy ring. No victory for you here, demon. Resupplying.
What you doing, buddy? Cat just keeps on running back and forth around the room. I think he sees someone outside.
You know nothing of brotherhood.
Lieutenant.
More cheap tricks.
So if he knows he's a trick, why is he responding? And nothing else. Nope, keep running. Watch the Terminator. Good. All this.
Munitions secured.
Sure.
Restocking. Reloading.
Stuff I don't care for. More stuff I don't care for.
End this
I'm honestly
desecration.
surprised I've not heard any stories of someone having an epileptic seizure playing this game with all the colors that presents. Go away. Okay, I also just call bullshit how that little shield's able to resist a thunder hammer.
Frag grenade. Back to the wall.
Go away. Reverse. There we go.
Belch your heresy. There is no damnation dark enough for these traitors.
Have faith, brother. We will send them to one fitting.
I didn't see the data slate. I still gotta check that side though.
Pathetic sorcery.
Ooh, frag grenades. Give me
Loading
those.
up. Restocking.
Like, where do they get the time to find all these bodies to hang up? Do they just magically create these bodies and then just string them up? Sorcerer.
Imura!
Deploy. Spare your ammunition for the real thing.
I tire of chasing this bastard's phantom. Why install Aurora deep within these ruins? Perhaps it was already here. How? A relic from the dark age of technology. This is heresy. They will no doubt invoke the Treaty of Mars. This damned quest for knowledge.
Things tell me to go there, so we'll go this way. Yeah, for the longest time, I didn't know that the Adeptus Mechanicus was actually literally, technically, another nation within the Imperium, thanks to the Treaty of Mars. Because they were the religion of technology that fled to Mars. No, didn't really flee to Mars, but went to Mars to research the Necron ruins there, and created what we now know as the Adeptus Mechanicus. And another data slate.
Ekaterina Malvolos, analog backup log 8.7.
Okay, continuation from that first woman.
I have found an encoded set of coordinates pulls me toward a tomb adjacent to the retrieval site. I have been selected by the Machine God to decipher this riddle. Awakening will have context before the archenemy assault overtakes me. Magos Ekaterina Malvolos, analog backup log 8.7.A09I. No other sign of life or Xenos presence detected. Not even a servitor or servo skull. How odd. The tomb has been undisturbed for more than 60,000 years. Short my circuits. That is long. Upon further parsing, I cannot unequivocally say what awakening means, but in the desolate space where the coordinates led me, there is nothing but an ancient sarcophagus whose name is long faded from view. Even a precursory scan of Demirium's interred found nothing but numbers and false names. Magos Ekaterina Malvolos, analog backup log 8.7.A18R. I found an uplink, concealed by dust and residue along the sarcophagus' base. The connection took seconds, but it passed as hours. The signal I received was that infernal word repeated over and over and over. Awakening, awakening, awakening. This was a waste of time. I shall perish, having added no new knowledge to the repository.
Okay. Alright, so more than likely, the Necron who was supposed to awaken everyone here, something happened to them, which is why it didn't go through. And so the message is just on a looping broadcast for the next Necron to pick up. Is my assumption. No, wait. Plasma pistol. Give me
Very good.
How deep do these tunnels go?
that. And then we go for a fight.
See. Pull the elevator.
And seeing as how we just got a data slate, I highly doubt there's one in here.
The rats emerge. The heretics hope to surround us.
Case in point, right there. Use their sudden appearance with a good proper grenade, all is well. That off, kick him away, finish that one off. No, they got Terminators.
Punch a hole in that tummy.
There we go. The meat distractions are there. Don't mind if I do.
Another automaton defeated.
Next.
The elevator's almost here.
Oh.
Reinforcements and aspects. They're a fitting welcome.
Oh god, I hate these ones.
Reloading weapon.
Oh, that was much easier this time around. Then again, a lot of it's much easier this time around now that we know what we're doing. Let's go, brothers. Beep boop beep. Same old cold every time. Very convenient, but very stupid.
Throne of Terror. What is this?
A tomb world.
You have seen one before.
Only the mechanical horrors that spill forth from such a place.
The Martians have preserved everything.
This place should have been obliterated upon discovery.
Listen as I crush your pathetic man-machine. That fool, Gilliman, believed he could hide this place from us. But we have eyes and ears in every shadow, every corner, every crack in the galaxy. I will shatter Aurora, along with your pitiful Primarch's dreams of victory.
How he prattles on.
Pay his squawking no heed, brothers.
We will not be distracted from our purpose.
Alrighty, alrighty.
The enemy is well ahead of us.
This trail will lead us to them.
The sorcerer will elude us no longer.
All straight,
Move on the
execute,
others.
hello and welcome. Take those cracker nades. So, with the data slates we found, it's just all the more confirms the Necrons. I mean, obviously, this just kind of solidifies it more, but they don't have much else to go with. Titus's connection to the Emperor, that's another big issue as well. And it's a major crapshoot if we'll see these guys again, so I won't even bother guessing with them. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. A little crash earlier, so that's why the stream's all messed up. But other than that, just trying to go around and discover all these little things in the campaign that I may have missed. I actually have missed quite a lot upon conversation listenings as well. But right now, it's the data slates. Plasma pistol, I don't care.
Your Imperium turns a blind eye to the heretical when it serves them. How long did you suffer the tortures of the Inquisition?
Go away.
You waste your breath. Do not speak as if you know me. Your lies grow bolder by the moment.
Titus, do not engage with him.
What will you do with the artifact once you have it?
Crush it to dust.
If it has no effect on you, why not use it?
You dare suggest heresy, Sergeant?
I said nothing.
And I heard nothing.
That degenerate clouds our minds.
Forgive my error.
We will not let you down, brother. Have no doubt.
Okay. Familiar with the 40k and sword? A casual level. Nothing too deep. I think only by now I have, like, I would say maybe beginning intermediate knowledge So at the very least, I won't be confused anytime I look into something. But if they go too deep, it's like, nah, wait, what? What's going on? Like all the individual chapters and all their little shenanigans going on. So the individuals probably not. The majority probably do. Allstrex, lore is always appreciated.
Chaos abominations.
What? Oh.
Think so little of Sancors, of myself, of the great siege. We are all proof of a power greater than mankind. A true divinity. When we call out to our gods, they answer. When have you ever felt the light of your emperor?
Well, again, it's because he's not a god. He's a divine being, but by all intents and purposes, he's not a god, because that would mean, like the other 4 Chaos Gods, he would have to be made of energy, but he's not. He has a physical body. So, it's kind of good that he was trying to perpetuate that he is not a god emperor, but then, like we see in ancient society, the kingdoms, which is like the imperial governors, the normal authority that he established, was forced to compromise with the ecclesiarchy because they were able to control the masses. But with Gilliman's return, that completely upsets everything, because now you have the equivalent of another god emperor with Gilliman's presence there.
More minions, lurking in dank holes like the filth they are. Need to reload.
Bears with Demon, Primarch, Lorgo, Aurelian, the Choir Boy, Word Bearers, no, World Eaters are Slanesh, World Bearers are Zeech, if I'm correct.
And centuries longer still.
Eons, brother. If the archives are to be believed, and on more worlds than we shall ever wish to discover.
I pray everyone is unearthed and burned to cinders.
Okay. Rising. Yeah, a lot of legions fell because of Horus's treachery. Magnus would probably be the best example. And I mean, to be fair, as the meme goes, Magnus did nothing wrong. He was just always the victim of someone else's plot somehow. Ow. I think TTS explained it the best. Father, quick, I'm here to warn you. And so like, Magnus! With the best intentions, with the worst results. And if I'm not mistaken, there's one instance where he's actually talking to one of his brothers who was saying, why did you do this? I forget who it was. Oh god, there's a shorts guy on YouTube who I watch who has all the information that I usually come up with. But I think it was actually the Khan, maybe. He was talking to his brother, and he was, or no, that doesn't seem right. I forget who it was, but anyway, the Magnus was talking to one of his brothers. So it was like, what about Prospero and my home city, and they burned it? What about that truth? And it's all like, well, you should have realized. Well, you do realize now, at least, that it was Horus's deception that caused the wolf to destroy his home, and yet he couldn't accept it because he was still so hurt by it. And so he's all like, yeah, I know what I know now, and I know what I did, but I'm already on this path. Is kind of what he went with, I think. Bobby G burned Moncaria to the ground, and Biggie forced the Ward Bearers and Lorgar to kneel in the ashes of Moncaria and was publicly chastised and humiliated in front of Bobby G. Ooh, jeez.
In the name of terror, were these things not destroyed?
Preserved for study. A Martian priesthood goes too far.
Oh, I remember these guys from Dawn of War. Data Slate, pretty obvious that we already got that one. No. And, however, I would say probably the most tragic yet self-brought individual among the Primarchs would be Perturbo. From what I'm understanding, the dude basically held every single heresy crusade against the Emperor almost by himself, or at the very least by his actions, because everyone else was so driven mad by chaos they just kind of fucked off and did their own thing every chance they got. Oh, hello. Just run right through them. Pardon me, excuse me, don't mind me. I need to get first in line for the merchandise. No cutting. Combat knife. Box. Oh, that is one. I've never seen that Necron before, whatever that is. It's like a centipede or a snake.
Terminator.
Oh joy. Got him. All good. Rifle, pistol, garbage. Don't care.
These tech priests pick over the Xenos dead like vultures.
All with the Martian cult sanction, no doubt.
I do not think they were alone in that.
Do you not see the hypocrisy of Nicaea? You have felt the same betrayal as the thousands.
I don't know Nicaea.
They call us witch, heretic, for daring to wield the same power as your god, Emperor.
Oh, just a quick heads up. The hour is upon us, so an advertisement may be coming. Just be aware.
At the altar of his golden throne. Not the first time he has turned his blade on his most faithful. And not the last, Titus.
Right. No, not IKEA tempered. Nokia. One word. Nokia. But yeah, I have no idea where that is. Next is the Iron Warriors with Demon Primarch Peter Turbo, or Perturbo, also known as the Lord of Iron, Hammer of Olympia, and the Breaker. Mainly just Chaos Imperial Fist, but they did make the Demon Kabbalah. All good, brothers.
This corruption, it seems to grow ever stronger.
We shall follow it to its source.
Yes, come. I wait for you.
Council of Nicaea was determined if the use of psychers throughout the Legion should continue, and they all agreed no, especially Russ and Motarian. Yeah. Their relationship with psychers is so weird. It is such a love-hate relationship with them. They love them because they deal so much for the Imperium, but they hate them because it's always a psyker who ends up exposing them to demons. And again, yeah, that makes sense because it's all like, here, little kids, go swimming in the ocean with a bunch of pork chops strapped onto you. You'll attract a whole bunch of fish and we'll be able to feed ourselves forever. Oh, but watch out, there may be sharks coming in there. The sharks, mind you, is like a three-headed, seven-eyed demon. And if you're unlucky enough, it will be a Slaneshi one, so it will be even more intimately attached or penetrating you, shall we say. It would probably be the better one. And Russ, from what I'm understanding, though, in the later stories, Russ has cooled down a lot. And I think it's because he was, like, trapped in the warp for really... I don't know if he's out yet. But if I'm correct, Leonid Russ is stuck in the warp chasing Magnus, but I think they've both kind of given up on each other because it's just such a pain in the ass trying to chase each other across this place.
It lays waste to the heretics. Where is Imura? The traitors are taking a thrashing down there.
Let us add to it.
But from what I'm understanding, apparently he's calmed down a lot. He used to be a literal savage attack dog, and Horus used that to his advantage to take out Magnus, or turn Magnus to his side. Goodbye, Dust Boys.
Cogitation looks accurate.
No,
The
wait.
arguments have been thrice applied.
It is Luz, blind to all but his work.
Thankfully, his diligence has not made him faster.
Okay. Highly doubt we're going to find Day Slate here.
Luz!
Lieutenant Titus, praise the Omnissiah. In just a few minutes, you will bear witness to...
You must stop this!
Sire, please. I know you have concerns, but look, this is merely a taste of what the device is capable of.
And I have seen the worst of what it can do.
My lord, you must trust me. This has been my quest for knowledge. My life's work.
Shut it down. Now.
I will not. Forgive me, Lord. Time will reveal the purity of my intentions.
Intentions are good and all.
You tiny grains of sand, prattling as you come. For a moment, it seemed you might do my work for me. But alas, I must finish this myself. With this true power.
That's Necron tech for you.
Your malignant energies are useless!
Bring him down.
Alrighty, let's have some fun. Yeah. Oh, come on.
All power and blind rage.
We will not be bested by this clumsy prey.
Nope, nope. Get out of my way! Deal with these guys. Alright, let's go. Oh, shit. Stuck in the reload animation too long. Get off, get off, get off, get off, get off. I think he's talking, but I can't hear him. There it is.
This is the end for
Perfect.
you, wretched thing.
Enough of these childish games!
Then let us put a stop to them once
Oh,
and
we can't
for
shoot him.
all.
Ah, if only.
Where is he?
With Aurora active, he and others like him cannot exist here.
We will see.
This is just the beginning. With these devices, we will seal the Great Rift and drive the heretics back into the warp with nothing more than the transference of alignment.
From which ocean did you gather these pearls of wisdom? Is it not the dream of every scientist to discover the birthplace of all knowledge? Behold, the source of your inspiration!
And there he goes.
The end approaches, Brother Titus. And so, to the final act. Titus, the heretic. Resistance. Attack us at once.
Oh boy. I'll go have to read back to that later. There's quite a lot. I missed while we were fighting that just now. And with that, it's 12:30 over here. It is time to go ahead and sign off as well. We'll let it play out, but it looks like the next time we come back, we're going to have a bombastic final mission and then on to the operations.
Titan.
Let him talk.
Akaran, do you read me? Damn it.
So that follow out here as well. Ulster executes. Thank you so much for that.
Sorcerer to be his own inspiration.
Luz was merely a pawn.
They killed Nozick. Led us to believe they would do the same to Luz. So we would deliver him precisely where they wanted him. And that spectacle in the catacombs.
Deceit. To trick that puppet Luz into finishing the work.
Alrighty. Let me just go ahead and catch myself up with what we missed. Alright. The Demon Kabbalah was a horrendous creation of the Iron Words upon Medjugorje, where it was when the women who had their wombs expanded to be big enough to hold a marine inside them. Space Marines get up to 8 feet tall. Take a normal boy, put them in the womb with some gene seed, and then the woman would give birth to a full Chaos Marine with no skin. Ew! So they would force feed people to a rotund size, then drain the fat out of their bodies so their skin was like a flesh robe on them, and then skin them and ease them for the newly birthed Marines. Then, wait, who the fuck was this? The Demon Kabbalah, okay. That's a... If I'm right, that's... Either way, that's fucked up. Then there was the Alpha Legion with their Primarchs Alpharius and Omegon, also known as Alph Null, the Hydra, Threefold Serpent, the final configuration, and the last Primarch. The Alpha Legion are traitor. I think they are pretty weird with it. All I know is for I am Alpharius, and also not being sure what side they are on. Yeah, that's true. I know that meme. They don't know who the fuck they're fighting for. My favorite trait in leading the Night Lords with their Primarch Conrad Kurz. Wasn't Conrad a good guy? Or wait, was Conrad the guy with like the split personality or split bodies? And one was good, one was evil. Conrad Kurz and Conrad Cruz, I think? All I remember is from the TTS, him and Vulcan go on an awesome brother journey trying to recruit people, and they end up on Ketchikan, and Cruz gets one of those poisonous toads on his head and is like trying to sacrifice himself, then Sly Marbo comes into the day and save him. Okay, my bad, didn't mean to overwhelm you. It's Warhammer. You overwhelm anyone no matter what with Warhammer. But, like I said, beginning intermediate here, so I'm not totally confused in the conversations whenever they happen. Curse with a Z. Conrad was insane. So he wasn't a good... Well, I guess that's being... The really only good guys in here are, let's face it, the Salamanders, and despite what everyone says, the closest thing to the real good guys in this entire series is the Tau. Don't get me wrong, they're space communists, and who like to brainwash people with their pheromones, but at the same time, given the wall text that Alstru Execute just showed us about what the individuals do with regular women, not Space Marine women, just regular women, kind of just goes to show it's not that hard to be considered the good guy in this. You just need not even a moral compass, you need a moral pointer just to point you in a general direction. Nothing specific, nothing pinpoint, just hey, don't skin that little human right there and wear him as a cloak. Let's just go with the pretty obvious ones and not do that. Oh. All right. Well, first off, apologies for the late start. I know I need to do better and just wake up and do it. However, the second one, that wasn't my fault. I have no idea what happened. We watched the cutscene, it crashed the game, and it took out my stream at the same time. Ow. But, like I said, when we come back next Thursday, we're going to have a spectacular final mission. It is cinema in its masterpiece. So, we'll go ahead and see that, and then afterwards we'll be going on with some operations. Maybe Tempered will be there, maybe not. Maybe Shop or Polly's. Who knows? We'll see. Probably not Polly's. I think he's really burnt out on this, and I keep telling him stop doing it. But he plays them non-stop, and hey, all fun to him. The only true good guys are the Tyranids because they are true neutral. The Imperium has breeding worlds whether they are willing or not. Oh, yep. Oh yeah, no. That's the one thing that they never do go really into depth about, as much as the other ones. Murder, slaughter, genocide, all that other goodness. Sure, we'll do it and do it to the extreme tenfold. But when it comes to the issue of reproduction of where they get their numbers to field these armies, no one wants to have that conversation too loudly. But, I mean, they're going to have to do something. They're going to have to find some way to implement Slanesh, because we've had Khorne in the first game, we've had Tzeentch in this game, and we've had Nurgle in practically every other versions of this game. Vermintide, Darktide, Dawn of Wars, the PC games, they don't count because that was everyone and Chaos Undivided. That was their whole point. But Slanesh is the last one. They have to find some way to implement them into this. Because you just have to. Now, mind you, it will probably be on the BDMS side of the psychotic pleasure through pain kind of group. Either way, shit's fucked up. So, thank you so much for joining me. This has been Space Marine 2 and earlier Starship Troopers Extermination, which didn't go as well as I hoped. Super buggy still with bugs. So, I'm still going to give it some time, see how it goes. But tomorrow, we will be back with some enlisted gameplay, continuing on with the 4-year anniversary of the game. So, like I was also saying, nothing too interesting at the rewards, though. So, we'll see how it goes. And Jesus. No, wait, I already said that part. Hope you have a good morning, good night, wherever you may be. Hope you're keeping safe. Hope you're keeping warm or cold, whichever it is you prefer. Y'all know what I prefer. Say it with me. Neither, because fuck that sun. And chosen tiles don't mix. And let's see. Oh, look, it's 69. Nice. Degrees out here. It's gone up 8 degrees, folks. Yay. Alrighty. I'll see you all later. Thanks for dropping by. And, of course, extra shout out to All-Star Execute for the follow. Means a lot. See you later.